You have Enter the Chronics Rabbit Hole, and Swifties, Chronicans, welcome back to the channel. And we are very excited to continue our Taylor Swift deep dive. And y'all picked the song that we were going to do next. Now, what we are actually doing for this specifically is we're watching the End of the Era's docu-series right now. And after every episode, every song that is displayed throughout that episode, we are making a poll, and you guys have voted for this to be the first reaction. And we were asking potentially for the Florida one, but you guys were saying this one was the must do first. Okay. So this one is called Who's Afraid of Little Old Me? And it won with 40% on the Patreon.
That's insane.
Yeah, so that's a big deal. And even on the YouTube one, where we only had 4 options, it won by 35% as well.
And that's not often do our Patreon and our YouTube polls win the same way.
It usually doesn't go the same way. So it's the first time this has actually happened, because I forgot we've already done that as well. So what the song is actually about, getting some context before jumping into this. Who's Afraid of Little Old Me by Taylor Swift is her sarcastic theatrical anthem, popularized from her 2024 album, The Tortured Poets Department, which is her most recent one before The Life of a Showgirl, that mocks how the media and public deem her harmless while simultaneously portraying her as a dangerous, mad villain.
Yeah.
Yeah, it serves as a defiant, dark exploration of fame, betrayal, and self-assertion, with Swift embracing the monster narrative. And sometimes when you're Little Miss Nice Girl or Nice Guy, depending who you are, the shadow side comes out, and you eventually realize that you got to be able to kind of be both sides. We love that thought. So we noticed there's not a music video for this one as well. So for that to win without a music video means it's a really good song. Yeah. So we got the lyric video for all y'all, so we dissect that, and then there was no other really good live version other than the Eras Tour. So we're going to be doing the Eras Tour one for this one too. So if you guys want to make sure you're a part of all this, please join our Patreon. All the Swifties are creating an incredible community right on our Patreon pages as well. So we thank you guys so much for your support as well. Let's go jump into this one together.
I can't wait to get into this one. I have absolutely loved our deep dive into Taylor Swift and everything that has been coming with it.
Yes.
So, I'm really excited to get into the song. I've actually never heard of it.
Me either.
There have been some Taylor Swift songs that, they've been floating around in the ether as it was.
Is familiar,
but where the title is even familiar about something. But this one, not ringing a bell, never heard of it. So I'm really excited to get into it, especially because there is no lyric video, and it won on both polls. So that it builds the anticipation. It's meant to be.
It's sure meant to be. Here we go, y'all. Something else I also want to mention, because there's been so much comments and so much people trying to help us know which way to move forward. We actually do have somewhat of a game plan. We're going to be attacking this docu-series and doing just these one song per docu-series episode via our Patreon polls and all that. Until we're done that, then we're going to go check the Eras Tour itself. And then after that, we're actually going to go and listen to the Life of a Showgirl album. Then we're going to go and start from the beginning and make our way through, unless you guys think we should check out the Miss Americana before starting from the very beginning. Because other than that, we wanted to make sure to do the stuff that was right now, because that's when we got into it. It's the heart, and so it feels alive, and then we can work our way up. So that's kind of what we are doing, in case that even intrigues you more. And that's why you definitely should subscribe and check out our Patreon as well to not miss any part of this. So here we go. Here's the official lyric video.
Official lyric video.
Who is afraid?
The who's who of who's that is poised for the attack, but my bare hands paved their paths. You
Beautiful.
Don't get to tell me about sad.
Is this hitting somewhere already, huh?
I feel like I've heard it.
I bet it's been floating.
If you wanted me dead, you should have just said.
Oh, I love how she inflects.
Nothing
Sad.
makes So I leap from the gallows and I levitate down your street. Crash the party like a record scratch as I scream.
Ooh.
Who's afraid of little old me? You should be.
Oh. This feels like an involved Taylor.
The scandal.
Almost a little darkness to it, eh?
Yeah.
Love this.
The bullet had just grazed. At all costs, keep your good name. You don't get to tell me you feel bad.
Wow.
Is it a wonder I broke? Let's hear one more joke. Then we could all just laugh until I cry. So I leap from the gallows and I levitate down your street. Crash the party like a record scratch as I scream. Who's afraid of little old me? I was
So
tame, I was
catchy.
gentle till the circus life made me mean. Don't
Yeah.
you worry, folks, we took out all her teeth. Who's afraid of little old me?
Love it. She's singing this so many
Well, you
different ways.
should.
Okay, well, like this is just incredible, honestly, y'all. It almost feels like there's like an orchestra behind it, and that type of magnitude of the
Yeah.
music that's behind it too. And what a reflective song, and all the things that she's really gone through. What do you put in front to attack all the doubters and all the hate, and how to represent yourself the best way and to be a good role model? It's actually really tough. So like it's even standing up for yourself is rough, but when people are afraid of you just because of also your success too, I think that's where a lot of people will just start
Yeah.
acting weird around you too. So I love all of the poetry that she has in this one too. I love the way that she inflects her voice and even can sing the same line different ways as it comes in. So it's not like the chorus is always the same. It adds a little different twang to every single part to it, and it always feels like it's traveling the music, so it always feels theatrical.
It's being brought forward in a way that is like, it's very unique. I thought I recognized it when the first kind of lyrics came on, but then as it played through, I'm like, I know when the chorus comes, I'll know if I know it, but I don't know this song. So like there's just
Cool.
something that's very Taylor about it at the very beginning,
Yeah.
where it feels familiar. It feels like it's hitting a familiar chord with you, but then it goes a lot darker than what you're expecting because it's showing that shadow side and that like kind of flip between the heads or tails of a coin, when you're like, okay, they're saying I'm one thing, they're saying I'm another thing. There's this very hypocritical side within the media. What am I going to show myself today? Am I going to be light Taylor or dark Taylor? You know, it's like the flip of that coin, heads or tails. Who am I going to be today?
Yeah.
Especially when you're opening the tabloids, or like we even saw in the docuseries first episode how she talked about that she can't even look in like media comments and different things like that. She has to
Shut it down.
step away from it, or she'll get lost within them.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like the media does that to her, and this is her addressing that fully.
Yeah, straight on, right?
Well, you should be, 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 you should be. So tell me everything is not about me, but what if it is? Then say they didn't do it to hurt me. But what if they did?
Sometimes they
I
did.
wanna snarl and show you just how disturbed this has made me. You wouldn't last an hour in the asylum where they raised me.
Wow.
So all
I know that one. They wouldn't last an hour in the asylum that they raised me. That is a lyric that has been through the ether everywhere. in memes and different
What a
things
bar,
like that.
honestly.
It is such a bar.
Right when you think she's gonna say you haven't walked in my shoes, she says it even way more harsh than being the asylum where they raised me, because that was an easy one. You wouldn't last an hour or a minute in my shoes. We all heard that.
Yeah.
And I love that she always can turn a cliche into her own style. And
Yeah.
that's what makes her so unique, and not like she's just like using dead people's words.
They're her own
She's not
words.
a dead poet.
No, she isn't.
She ain't, right?
No.
All you kids can sneak into my house with all the cobwebs. I'm always drunk on my own tears. Isn't that what they all say?
Everyone's lines they've used.
If you step on my lawn, that I'm fearsome and I'm wretched and I'm wrong. Put narcotics into all of my songs, and that's why you're still singing along.
Wow.
So I leap from the gallows and I levitate down your street.
Yeah, she's
Crash
just so
the
magic
party
to make
like
this so
a
good,
record
eh?
scratch as I scream.
It's called talent.
Who's afraid of little old me?
Nice.
I was tame, I was gentle till the circus life made me mean.
Yeah, I love
Don't
that
you
line.
worry, folks, we took out
Circus
all
life
her
will.
teeth. Who's afraid of little old me? Well, you should be.
Oh, can't wait to see this live.
You should be. 'Cause you lured me, and you hurt me, and you taught me.
I love this side of her.
You caged me, and then you called me crazy. I am what I am 'cause you trained me.
Wow.
So who's afraid of me? Who's afraid of little old me?
Wow. Love this song.
Who's afraid of little old me?
Wow. That's almost like such a personal song, and we're so lucky to have heard that one.
We are.
Tortured poets.
Can an eight?
Wow. Who's afraid of little old me? I actually get why you picked this one, y'all, and also it shows the different side that I think we needed right now. The reason why I say that is how we started was the life of a showgirl, and then we did Cruel Summer, then we did Opalite,
Opalite, yeah.
and then we
Fate
also
of Ophelia.
did Fate of Ophelia was the first one, and then we just did Anti-Hero as well. And a lot of those were kind of more on like the popular side and the elevated side. And this one really brought in like a bit of the somberness and the sadness and the darkness.
Absolutely.
Because I thought Anti-Hero was kind of going to go that way a bit more, but then it kind of was more on the playful side still. So this one, without having the music video, was really nice to finally just like go into the music itself and how much of a musical lover she is. You never take that for granted, but her actual songwriting is incredible. That's why she's gonna make it into the Hall of Fame, and she's like, she's really a GOAT level into her lyricism, and it's really incredible. And you could spend an hour just dissecting every single lyric here.
I love how when we went into the music video, how much the music video truly is the official video for this song.
Yeah.
Because she even
Does it justice.
it does it justice, because she even took like Who's Afraid of Little Old Me. She took the lyric, and at first when it was Who's Afraid was big, of me was big, but little old was small.
Yeah.
Within the writing of it, and then she would turn that on its head and do little old was big
Was a
and
big
who's
one. Yeah,
afraid
noticed
of
that
me
too,
was
for
small.
sure.
And you mentioned how she was doing that with her voice
And it was
on
almost
the
matching,
inflection,
wasn't
and
it?
it was matching the lyrics as it was. So the way she was inflecting was matching how the script was appearing on the page.
Yeah.
And the things that she even did, there was one
Cool.
time where the photograph of her where she was just standing there with her back arch.
Yeah.
There was a moment in the photo where it looked like smoke was curling behind her, rising behind her.
Right.
But it kind of looked like angel wings as well. So there was like
Okay,
the light and the dark kind of aspects of Taylor that we were playing with in those moments, because it's
Yes.
just the smoke of the fire. And we all know where there's smoke, there's fire type mentality that the media likes to use around a lot of things.
I
And
agree.
then also like the angelic aspect of, yeah, there's smoke, there's fire, but you lit the fire around me. So like you want to watch me snarl, you want to watch me come out, but you took my teeth. I can't even snarl at you anymore.
I hope Taylor takes it this way, for me at least, and for some others. Think of Florence herself. Who's afraid of little old me? Well, Florence went on stage and was like, "That's Taylor Swift!"
Yeah.
So y'all forget that fear is actually awe. And that's why you get goosebumps, is because that's actually what gets activated. So when you see Taylor Swift, there is an aura and an aura around her. Like, that you literally, there's something godlike and goddess-like to her.
I was just thinking that I'm like, how can I relate this to Taylor without being like relating to God? But there is something like in the Bible where they talk about like the fearsome awe. And like how awesome and fearful it is in that moment to behold someone on
That's
stage.
what true beauty is.
Like that with true beauty. And that's what she's really embodying, is that awesome fearfulness where it's like you have the fear of you of being like, oh my God, there's this idol who's standing in front of me. And the awestruck moment of that, it activates something primal inside you.
It does.
And that's kind of what this song does, is really showing that primal activation the best way that she can explain it in her poetry, to be able to get it out, because she's not able to act out irrationally or do anything like that. She's held on such a higher standard and put on that pedestal, whether she wants to be or not.
It's her circus.
It's her circus.
Yes.
And so the only way she can be mean in her circus is through her poetry.
Yeah.
Which, like, all the power to her to be able to have all of this creativity and have it come out in such a beautiful way.
Yeah.
Because that's what this song really was, is it was a beautiful way to release those frustrations that she's going through with the media.
I totally agree. And we don't even know the half of it. We're only trying to figure this out too.
And like,
I think that's why so many people are also worried that we're not going, like, doing some of these ones without having the full context all the time too.
Yeah.
So we do hear what you're saying, that's why we are going to start from start to finish after this anyway. So we'll even get back to it and understand it later.
Because there's a lot of things, like, I didn't even know that she had, like, the terrorist
You keep talking until
threats on her show or anything like that while she was doing the Eras tour. I didn't know about the Kanye event or anything like that. And so, like, I was one of those people who was blindly hating on Taylor because the crowd was hating on Taylor.
Yeah, and only a portion of it.
And only
honestly.
a portion of
They're
it.
just
I
loud.
didn't even, it was just a loud, like, oh my God, it's Taylor Swift. Why is she so popular?
Totally.
And, like, that is something that I can definitely say that I fall into sometimes, is the bandwagon mentality.
Probably because we were a little afraid of her.
Because I was a little afraid. And I think that's true, because I was a little afraid of her talent, of her success.
What she has created.
What she's created.
Around her, it's quite the...
Seeing
everything.
all of the Taylor Swift fans on the ferry, when we saw the Swifties on the ferry heading to Vancouver, we were going to a different concert, but the ferry was packed with Swifties, and I don't do well in crowds. I am not a great person in crowds, especially traveling in crowds and stuff like that. I get very overwhelmed very easily. And so, like, it's very overstimulating. And so for me, when that whole,
wave of Swifties.
The wave of Swifties, when I didn't understand Taylor Swift's music.
Why the pull?
Why the pull was so great.
Yeah.
It was just overwhelming. I think that was the biggest thing. It was just so overwhelming.
Y'all, it is overwhelming. We love the support, but it's coming in so much and it's so rich. That sometimes the most beautiful, scary thing about it is just
still,
like... how many of you are really coming in to make sure that we're having a great time and understanding too. We really appreciate it.
Awe-inspiring, but then it also builds a drive and a fear that keeps the fire burning.
All right. Let's go see this performance live, and I can't wait to see like the awesome, if she has her great band and orchestra going behind this, because it will elevate it.
I'm so excited for oh my god, look at her.
Looks great. Hey Peppy, you here just in time? Hey Pepsi. Nice, see, you can hear it nice. Yeah, we're going in, right? Oh, you can tell the emotions already.
Who's who of who's that is poised for the attack. When my bare hands pave their paths, you don't get to tell me about sad.
I love her dress.
Too.
If you wanted me dead, you should have just said.
Nice, she sounds so good live.
Nothing makes me feel more alive. So I leave from the gallows and I levitate down your street. Crash the party like a record scratch as I scream. Who's afraid?
I got
Should
Oh yeah, you did it. You should be, honey. You should have them. Hey, Peppy, just want to say hi. I love the contemporary dancing too behind her. I was hoping they had some of that. There's no coming through like you were mentioning in the lyrics.
So tell me everything is not about me, but what if it is? And say they didn't do it.
I love this one because in the music video, the lyrics disappeared and said, "What if it is?" To then only "it is about you." It was left on the screen, and that's the thing is like when you get to like this much power and influence.
Yep.
It is about you.
Yeah.
Right? You can't just question it and say, well, what if? Because it is, and you have to be aware of that. And even if it isn't, it still is.
It's a tough place to be, and
It's
what
a
a pedestal
tough place
to be on.
And like that's why it's really cool that she's even. Excuse me, I'm a little sick right now.
And plus the kitty allergies. If y'all didn't know, she's allergic to cats.
Yes, I am, and
Come on, baby.
So what's really cool about this is like she's on a pedestal during this song, which I believe for myself is an Easter egg about being put on a pedestal by the media.
Of course,
and then being torn down by it all the time.
Yeah, and being moved by it.
That's
the circus. What stage she's on?
What stage are you on? Is the pedestal that you're on that's being moved by the media, and you just have to go with it. And so like,
so cool how they bring it all together. Right?
It's so cool.
It's to hurt me, but what if they did? I wanna snarl and show you just how disturbed this is, baby. You wouldn't last an hour in the asylum where they raised me. So all you kids can sneak into my house with all the cobwebs. I'm always drunk from my own tears. Isn't that what they all said? That'll sue you if you step on my lawn. That I'm fearsome and I'm wretched and I'm wrong. Putting narcotics into all of my songs. And that's why you're still singing.
That's probably my favorite line right there.
So I leave from the gallows and I levitate down your street. Crash the party like a record scratch as I scream.
She's slaying it.
Who's afraid of little old me? I was tame, I was gentle till the circus life made me be. Don't you worry, folks, we took out all her teeth. Who's afraid of little
That was badass. Oh, that poor tortured soul, eh?
Yeah.
I have a 134
Wow.
IQ.
That is, honestly, she is so impressive. What a showgirl, what a superstar, but what a down-to-earth human that just talks real. And I think that's the coolest thing about everything that we've heard from her so far is just how in-depth every song is. It's not just like a quick 3-minute little poppy thing that maybe you were assuming if you didn't know
Yeah.
Taylor. So coming into these with these dynamic songs, both musically, lyrically, stunning visually as well. I love aesthetics myself, so I think Taylor has some of the best with everything going on. I always loved the dancers right off the bat. Now getting to know more about the dancers really adds a lot to the live performance as well, because
Absolutely.
you just really can see that it's that team. And this concert, honestly, this tour is just it's so epic. That's why I was hoping to try to find one that wasn't the Eras to try to ruin our first full thing on it, but I understand why we had to go and check this one out. I'm really happy that we did. And what was some of your thoughts for it?
This was fantastic. I thought the live performance version felt like it went by a lot faster than the lyric video.
We also paused more to like dissect the lyrics more a bit.
We did pause more during that one. You mentioned that your favorite lyric was the one where right after the asylum lyric, whereas mine was the asylum lyric. And I think that's because I mentioned that the song felt familiar, but I couldn't remember it. I couldn't place it until that lyric came out because it backs TikTok videos.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be
Right?
Yeah.
So so it's just one of those ones that, again, Taylor Swift is so popular and so in the now with everything that she's doing that her music literally becomes a soundtrack to your life, whether
No
you
kidding, well
want
said.
it to be or not.
Yeah, you don't even know when it is.
You don't even know what it is. And I'm pretty sure I've even used that lyric in a TikTok video, not even knowing it was Taylor Swift.
The amount of things I found out that Taylor's been a part of since doing this, like I didn't even know she was in the Lorax.
She's in the Lorax?
She's the girl who talks.
Oh my god.
That's Taylor.
Oh my god, I
I
had no idea.
She's everywhere.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. The redhead?
Yeah,
That's Taylor?
it's Taylor.
Oh my god. Okay, so my mind is blown because I love the Lorax.
That's
and
just to show like how in depth she is into. I knew she was gonna be part of the TikTok vibes too because she's so into the actual reading and writing aspect as well. You know,
Absolutely, because she loves cinema. She loves everything that's real. She loves putting herself out there.
yeah.
And you can tell that because of the documentaries and like the things that we've been looking into her, not just into her music, but into like herself.
Yeah.
And like her music is great. It's fantastic. It's poppy. It's upbeat. We have now this one, which is a lot darker, a lot more
Totally.
twist
This
on
one's
its head.
all about singing and just belting it out.
It's
I
about
love that.
it's about the poetry of it. It's about
This is gonna be my shower song.
right? It's the shower song. And so like now that we're getting to see a little bit more of Taylor, what she can do on all sides of her,
Yeah.
it's really like bringing us to a whole new appreciation of the music that she's putting through.
And why there's so many people that love her too.
And so many people that
so
love
many
her.
different eras.
I have to say, like at some point I was expecting her to get off the platform
Right.
to be like, I'm taking over, but like she still stayed on the platform, so like the media and is still that circus that she's
She
still
knows
a
it's part of it.
that. So like she's going to maintain on that circus, but she has to find a way to control it in her own. So like she's doing her dance on it on that platform of her of itself. So like that's a really cool,
A lot of courage.
a lot of courage that it takes to be able to like play that game correctly.
It's very tough. Yeah.
It's very tough, and it's something that we've even been seeing now through the media. And like even myself, even though I never really wanted to give Taylor her flowers in that kind of a way, I can definitely say that I've never really seen any scandals around Taylor, only conspiracy theories.
Exactly.
Right? So
Yeah.
like
There's a curse to being great opposed to just being good, you know?
exactly, there's a curse to being great opposed to just being good, but that's something that I can say about Taylor is that she is good because she hasn't had any of these crazy scandals or anything that like Oh my God, she gave food to the homeless. How selfish and self-serving. Like, that's literally the media around Taylor.
We've only experienced positive. It's been the most
Exactly.
positive fans, and like the Swifties have been some of the nicest people to us
fantastic.
and to everyone that we've seen on, even who comes and comments, sometimes
Yeah.
even negatively. You guys are always there to support regardless. We thank you guys so much because that's why we keep coming back to do them. And again, we have a lot of Taylor Swift content coming down in the future, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any. Become a Patreon member so that you can have some influence to how we move forward. And again, we have an awesome game plan moving forward for these reactions, so stay tuned. Comment down below what you thought about this amazing song as well. And we are now exiting the rabble, folks.
Thank you so much, Swifties, for being here with us and for helping to push us forward with the next songs that are going to be coming down the rabbit hole and like guiding us in our in the correct direction as we have really gone down the Taylor rabbit hole. So this has been absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to see where else you guys guide us in the future and what's going to be coming down next time. So without further ado, let's say our goodbyes, and I can't wait to see you again. Peace and love, everyone.
God bless y'all.
Take care, and bye for now. Hey, thank you for making it to the end of the video. It's so good to see you here. And if you would like to continue in supporting us in our future endeavors, you can do so by supporting us over here. And if you really like this band or artist that you listen to in this video, you can support them right here. And we think you might like this video right here. So remember to click it and continue on your trip down the rabbit hole.
Thank you so much, Chronicans.
Thank you so much. Peace and love.